All right, enough is enough. This is the final, the very, very last straw. Who is responsible for this? I demand that you show yourself. Who are you?
Ema, you stinker.
I'm Mediocrity4, and this is my review for RWBY Volume 5, Episode 13. If you haven't seen the episode yet, you may want to before watching this review. See this episode? This episode. I have never been so at a singular episode of RWBY. This is like Breach if Breach happened in Episode 11 of Volume 2, and there was a whole episode after it. Where to even begin? Raven vs. Cinder was actually pretty cool. Reminded me of some of the better moments from Bleach. Pretty neat that Watts was right about why the villains would ultimately fail. Choreography was neat, the powers were well utilized. Raven winning through what passes for strategy in this godforsaken series was a nice touch. And the Vault being the desert place from Beetlejuice, though absolutely uninspired and dull, and way overused, is still a neat concept. Done with the good parts. Why didn't Nora keep fighting Hazel at the beginning of last episode? It really feels like they were purposely putting dumb moments in each episode that would be better served in prior episodes just to give a reason for a dull, cringy, fanboy-filleting series like RWBY Rewind a reason to exist. And yeah, this is all your fault. Every single person who whined about Volume 3 being too dark, or whined and moaned about Pyrrha or wanting Adam to get wrecked, this is all your fault. You and writers for pandering to you. Adam Taurus. 5 years of build-up and gets taken out in one hit
like a little bitch.
Oh, this is only the main villain in Blake's story arc. Even for Bid, he actually put up a fight, and Blake dodged into his blade's path. Does she get freaking invincibility frames? Is this Dark Souls? And she didn't even use her weapon. I've talked crap on Shane Newville's letter, but I'm seriously starting to believe he was right. They are freaking scared to have any dramatic tension or meaningful action. Last few episodes, while fights were going on, the camera chose to cut away from it a lot. And now, one episode before the finale, one last chance for one last screw you to the heroes, and pretty much everything is resolved. Weiss is back, Hazel is impaled, Cinder's on ice, Adam's down, Ilya apparently Batmaned her way through every single White Fang member by herself, off screen. And what does Yang hope to accomplish? It was pretty dumb last episode when Yang was going to try to stop two maidens and freaking Raven by herself. But you know what? I didn't care because she was the only one really available. Now she's got her whole team back together and she goes alone? She's freaking lucky Raven's by herself. Not a single victory is earned. No one develops. The only one who has even grown is Jean, and that was last episode. Oh, and his semblance is exactly like the game. Why did they wait 5 volumes? And why bring up that conversation about semblances earlier when all it did was give the writers an excuse not to think about semblances at all? And what is aura? How come Raven and Cinder can use magic without having aura? How can Hazel get impaled when he has aura? This episode broke me. Why should I care when no one in the production does? Why should I bother making weekly videos on RWBY if Rooster Teeth cares more about catering to the same people who think Blake is a deep and mature character? Why should I put in the effort when the writers and animators do everything in their power to neuter the villains? Why should I try when the heroes of the show don't have to? If I wasn't so professionally invested in the show, it would get one last chance. The finale can turn things around and bring enough things together to keep me interested. But if it doesn't turn things around, I will be forced to dedicate a lot more of my effort in being negative. It's looking like my days of defending the series are done. I'm Mediocrity4. Thanks for nothing, Rooster Teeth. Thanks for nothing.